Hello, it's me ILYATHEKID, and today I'm gonna review Justice League, and this is spoiler review, spoiler discussion about the movie. If you haven't seen this movie yet, go and watch my spoiler-free review. So in start, we get immediately Batman, and he's already doing his duty and watching over these parademons which are seen there in other places, and he's wondering what the hell it is. I loved the way they did that confrontation scene between the Thug and Batman. It was a classical Batman moment. Then we got little glimpse of Wonder Woman and the bank robbery scene, and then we jumped to the Bruce Wayne again, and this time Bruce Wayne went to talk with Aquaman. So basically, Batman tries to recruit members to this Justice League to fight against something what he's not, familiar with at this point. And then we got, glimpse of everyone in the first 15 minutes, and a little bit about the story and history and stuff. There was no character development for Flash and for Aquaman, because Aquaman is gonna get his own movie next year, and well, I assume that Flash's origin story is well known, and it's not needed to put in this movie, and I see why they left that behind. First, Batman. We saw classical Batman. We heard classical Batman theme song from 1980s. The nostalgia, and we saw Batman's toys, Nightcrawler. We saw Batwing. We saw Batmobile again. We saw freaking everything. I loved that. Batcave. All the fucking things were awesome. Batman is human being, so he is not capable of that these superhumans can do. Then the Wonder Woman, she got the role of boss. She took responsibility. She was awesome. She was freaking awesome. I loved the way they treated her. So nothing more to say really for that. Then we're gonna go for the Flash. Okay, I have only one problem with the Flash. Flash is comedy-wise, it's on point. Maybe even too silly, in a way, because they did him like he's fucking dork. Okay, he's very young in this, but he's looking like he's fucking stupid, and Flash is not stupid. He's just silly guy, and we saw the comedy. The comedy were fucking gold in this one. I loved the Flash's little silliness, and that he doesn't know everything, and he doesn't fight anyone, he doesn't do this kind of thing, and the speed force and the visuals of Flash's run and stuff, it was on point. I give you that. Cyborg was almost full CGI guy, and in my opinion it didn't even bother me that CGI. It looked pretty cool on him. Someone are telling that it's not good enough. It looks like he's fucking robot and not even alive, or like too fake. But come on, man, he's a fucking half man half robot. What could you expect? But yeah, he was a wild card in this because he was the hacker of the team and the source material likewise, and I thought that it was a pretty good Cyborg. Great actor choice, and great performance by Ray Fisher. Then we got Aquaman. Aquaman did get the least time from the members of Justice League, screen time. But we saw, little bits of Aquaman in action underwater and stuff, more in the beginning and some stuff in the ending. But it's just, the choice is just for the thing that Aquaman's solo movie is coming out next year. So I understand why they're keeping Aquaman like little low profile. It's understandable. But he was the least seen character in this movie from Justice League. I mean, of course, the last one, Superman. We got Superman, and okay, I expected a little different comeback from him, but the way he came back straight to the war sequence, Justice League versus Steppenwolf, it was fucking awesome. It got, you know, this hope in it, and he was like a savior, you know. And then we go to the Steppenwolf, and Steppenwolf was at first pretty good, but then he wasn't anymore, because he wasn't that scary threat to the earth as I thought he could be. You know, in the beginning he was a threat to the worlds, but in the end we saw like that without the parademons he's freaking nothing, and without his axe, you know. But it was okay. It was okay, because the bigger baddie is the dark side, and we will wait for him to come to the next Justice League movie. I hope so. Other characters, Amy Adams and J.K. Simmons and every other guys were awesome. It was a big production and big expectations, and they nailed the expectations pretty well. The comedy was on point. It didn't look even, you know, like DC movie, because we have been seeing, you know, like this Batman versus Superman kind of tone, and then this tone is different. It's so different to the BVS, and I like the way they changed it. So the BVS was more like angsty and brutal and stuff, but this was like a fucking family movie, like, you know, like funny. It was very colorful. It got that, you know, comical vibe to it. The plot was pretty good. It was pretty good. It wasn't that holy, you know. In the BBS it was like jumping straight from the one location to the other location to the third location. It was kind of not tied up. And here they did it again at the beginning, but it had some kind of, you know, sense. It makes some kind of sense, because it was the heroes that Bruce Wayne started to recruit, and it makes sense because we got to see the glimpse of these guys, and I thought that was pretty good start to this movie. It was fast paced, but I think they nailed it still. Wow, this movie was pretty good. And it surely is better than the earlier DCU movies, without a doubt. Wonder Woman was a pretty good movie too, but Justice League, because we, you know, got these all six to one group, it was classical. It was just awesome. I have waited for this for a long time, so it was for me pretty big thing, and I think that for many else's too. Of course there is a flaws in this one, but they are not popping up that badly as in BVS, because there is little plot holes, little holes in things that I could have wanted maybe to see, but they wasn't as crucial as in the BVS, and that's why I love this much more. And the lighter tone made it look much better. The end credit scene, you know, was pretty hypey. And we saw Lex Luthor and Deathstroke. So basically he mentions about League of Doom, team of his own, I mean Lex Luthor, and he wants Deathstroke to be in it too. So I think we're gonna get somewhere near 2020s some kind of Justice League against League of Doom movie, and that would be pretty epic. I would have hoped that we would see some glimpse of Green Lantern. We got some glimpse of Corps, Green Lantern Corps members in the flashback scene, but didn't see Hal Jordan yet. So I give this movie 4 stars out of 5 stars. this was my spoiler discussion review thing, kind of, you know. What's your thought about it? Leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!